This episode of the Recovery Couch is brought to you by JB Davis at Performance Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. For integrity, service, and unbeatable deals, ask for JB in Centerville and tell them the Recovery Couch sent you. Hey, what's up, my friends? Welcome back to the Recovery Couch. I'm your host, Brandon Couch. And just a reminder, my autobiography, Step 4, A Journey Through My Addiction, is coming this fall. It's a story of wreckage, redemption, and the raw road to recovery. Please make sure to check that out. In this episode, episode 11 of our series, Don't Get It Perfect, Just Get It Started, we are going to talk about starting ugly and staying real. Because, well, let's be honest, some of us are waiting to get a little more polished before we get moving. We want to sound right. We want to look right. We want to be completely healed before we share, speak, or serve. But that delay, it's usually driven by fear. Not always. But sometimes fear is what's causing that delay. It's certainly not wisdom. And fear wants us to keep quiet. It wants us to edit our testimony until it's no longer honest. Fear wants us to hide what God has already redeemed. Let me tell you something. The beginning of my podcast was clunky. It was not polished. It was not good sound quality. It was not good video quality. It was not great script writing. It was off the cuff, getting it started. The first time I told my story publicly, I fumbled a lot. I remember standing up in front of a group of people at the church, and my heart was pounding through my chest. My first steps in recovery were messy and awkward, but they were real, and real is what people connect with. Let me say that again, because I believe this with every fiber of my being. Authentically real is what people connect with. Even the most hideous parts of your testimony. You think people will receive the hideous parts of your testimony with disdain and disgust. But what I'm here to tell you is they're not going to receive it the way you think they're going to receive it. They will see you with so much more bravery and courage than you could ever imagine. Why is that? Because people are attracted to real and authentic, because most people are just as afraid as anybody else to be their real and authentic self. So when we see it as humans, we are attracted to it. Nobody needs our perfect versions. They need our truth. Unfiltered stories still carry power, and authenticity beats performance every single time. When you show up real, you give other people permission to do the same shit. And when you start ugly, you're saying, I care more about the mission than I do the image. Because nothing gets on people's nerves more than somebody trying to carry an image. Let's be honest. Not to mention, Jesus never asked us to be impressive. He asked us to be honest. So whether you're launching something or sharing something or just trying to get through the day, don't hide behind the need to have it all together. Be raw, be real, be honest, be you. Because raw, real, honest you is what is going to heal you. How do I know that? Because raw, real, honest me is the only thing that has healed me, aside from my relationship with God, that had no shot if I didn't go to God raw, real, and honest. That's my encouragement for you today. Be raw, be real, and be honest, and quit worrying about what the hell anybody's got to say about it. I want to thank you for sitting with me today on the Recovery Couch. Don't forget, Step 4, A Journey Through My Addiction, releases this fall, and it's messy, and it's raw, and it's real, just like the process of recovery itself. Until then, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the final episode of this series. Keep moving forward. We're closing things out by talking about persistence, grace, and the beauty of continuing, even when progress feels slow. Until then, stay real, start ugly, and keep going. This episode of the Recovery Couch is brought to you by Greg Swartz at Remax Victory and Affiliates. Whether you're buying or selling your home, Greg brings heart, hustle, and honesty to every deal. Call Greg at 937-477-8975 today.